setting aside parcel A as a residential buffer. I want to be really clear about this. I'm 100% against that. And the reason is, if there are homes in there, then they will be forced to drive in and out of the light industrial park every day to get to their home.
You know, that could be accessed without, you know, you could have, seems like there would certainly be a way for the residential, if that part, it sounds like you don't want it, but if that part was to stay residential, certainly seems like it could access through Alta without the rest of the park having access through Alta.
They would have a worse situation than the Marshwinds folks would have with the access to Alta, because they would have no buffer. They would be the buffer. And it doesn't seem fair to create a neighborhood to be your buffer so that you don't have to hear it, but they do. I have to look at this, being the district council member, from the standpoint of what is best for my community, the whole community. And we have two choices here: a light industrial project or 650 single-family homes.
My opinion would be the precedent. The fellow has said it, and what they did with North Point development. They've got the warehousing facing near Berlin. They've got residential on Alta. Personally, I think that should speak clearly to this commission.
I agree with Mr. Johnson's comments. I think if you look at that area and actually see it, you understand exactly what it's all about. The Fay Road industrial area, the New Berlin industrial JEA area, that area makes sense, and the buffer makes sense. I think it's concerning that we set a very bad precedent here when one has already been set. With that, I would make a motion to deny 2008-242.
With the proposed buffering, I don't think you'll see the buildings. I'm looking at this exhibit here. What you're looking at on this exhibit shows trees, and there are trees all along there. Imagine the road and how you would have to look from a car or from your home. You would have to look over those trees to possibly see the building. But at any rate, they're required to conceal it by 85%. So that's a definite that it would be concealed by at least 85%. I don't think you'd see it at all. The noise from the trucks, I think, would be minimal. I'm sure that some of the people on Aldersgate would from time to time hear the trucks when they're backing up. When they're backing up, I'm sure they'll hear it. I say all that to say that I don't think there's going to be an effect on property values.